15 love. That's love.
Because Danilina actually got a win today, Jimmy, didn't she, in the ladies doubles?
Actually, to me, there's a little bit of an advantage early stages for Danilina and Heliovaara because they both played today. So you've already dealt with pressure. And if you're playing a doubles match, I don't think you're overly exhausted. So I think it's nothing but good for them. And sure enough, they get off to a pretty quick start.
Danilina playing in the ladies doubles with Irina Kromacheva. A win over, pretty comfortable win today over Oliver Nichols. And Teresa Mikhailova, 4-4.
Lefty serve from Down Young. Both players coming in with the lefty slider serve, Townsend and Young, and you could see Danilina, that serve she was trying to run around her back and it just kept chasing her. Couldn't get away from it.
It's never fun. Himself as a career high 38 in singles, did Donald. 2012. Goodness me, that was a long time ago.
Townsend Young. 1 game all for set.
Never actually won a singles title.
Danilina to serve.
2 finals, one in Delray and the other in Bangkok back in 2011. Some pretty good wins though over the years.
Yeah, his best tournament really was the US Open. That's where he had his favorite wins of his career. He beat Wawrinka once here in a 5-setter.
Love 15.
Yeah, remember he had a win over Murray, didn't he? He had a couple of wins over Murray. Donald, I want to say.
It's amazing because there were years and times when he really was struggling to find the court. The confidence level for Donald Young was always tenuous.
Yep.
15 all.
Why was that, do you think?
I think probably because of that beginning of his career. The expectations early, he would have signed for huge money as a 15-year-old. And so there's these giant expectations. You're the next great thing.
Yeah.
And then you're not winning even sets for a while. And I think it just, if he had to do it over again, I don't know that he would choose those same ideas, I think he might think about maybe turning pro, but taking it slower.
$13-15.
Such a presence on court, Harry Heliovaara. He's got a lot of energy about him. A good partnership with Lloyd Glasspool for a couple of seasons. They split, though, I believe at the end of last year, I want to say. so good. Such good positioning.
40-15.
Going with the I formation, not the formation you know about being in doubles. Young sprinted across thinking he might be able to pick off the volley. Didn't quite get there, but good stuff from Townsend.
It's very lively. There's the fin in the forecourt, as you would expect
Danilina
for
Heliovaara lead by 2 games
a
to 1
high-caliber
for
doubles
set.
player, 2-1. So Townsend, the last to serve of the quartet.
Love 15.
Huge advantage just unless things change for Danilina and Heliovaara in that holding the WTA player serve is utmost importance. You're in mixed doubles, and Heliovaara was an amazing help. He was everywhere at the net. Donald just let a marginal return slip by him.
15-0.
The point before, he doesn't seem as though he's played the doubles game as much as Heliovaara has.
Yep.
So Townsend's going to have a little extra work to do to try to make sure she hangs on to her serve. Or Donald's going to have to get a little bit more involved.
Oh. 15-13.
Never your favorite sound when the crowd's cheering for you and you hear, oh. Happened twice this game for Townsend, an overhead and that double, so some pressure on her serve right away.
That was a decent lead for a guy who's not been out there too often in the last couple of years.
Yeah, that was nice and active. Great serve, but a pretty good punch lob. For a second, I thought that lob might get over Young's head, but he covered it pretty nicely. Don't know why Heliovaara felt the need to try to go at Young. Young is letting balls right in the center go past him.
He wasn't going anywhere, was he?
No.
Maybe just testing him out, seeing what he's got. That's not a fun serve to return.
2 game ball for set.
USOpen.org. Check it out. See what you got. There's some good stuff to look out for. Follow us on social channels as well. Get all the scores of the day. See what's been happening around the grounds.
Love 15.
I'm not sure.
No, because now the point is finished.
Too late? Otherwise we could.
Yes, if you fault, you can like quite a...
Okay.
But what is she complaining? Did she think that?
Let's have a look.
Does she think Townsend touched the ball?
Yes, I think so. Oh, he thought it made it.
Nice hands from Danilina that time, because Donald Young's forehand has a lot of zip to it, a lot of dip. She handled it pretty well.
That's the benefit of playing some width off the return, isn't it? Create some space for yourself.
Yeah, beautiful return. And there's that whippy forehand I was talking about.
Yeah, look at that.
Go!
That's all.
Great story, Heliovaara. He stopped playing for a couple of years. Injury. Looked for something else to do with his life. Studied hard, got a degree. Stepped back into the game. He was actually asked to be a hitting partner in Davis Cup about 4 or 5 years ago, and thought, you know what, let's give it a go. Enjoyed it. And then started to think, you know what, maybe I can do something here. So pretty much it's been a case of having 2 different careers.
(40-30).
Now he's a Wimbledon champion. That's nice. That's something that will stay with him forever.
You don't get a membership at the Wimbledon club if you win doubles, though, do you?
Oh, you just not quite, Jim. No. It's Although I did find out the other day that Roddick actually has a membership, even though he lost the final 3 times.
By 3 games to 2. First set.
Took pity on him.
Exactly.
So close.
That's right. They thought, God, this guy's in enough pain.
Lap 15.
So Donald Young serving to stay in touch in the first. Bandstand is not full, but it is got some energy. See how difficult it is to break the spin on that serve, can't you? Just wrestling with it.
Danilina is in the side of the court against a lefty that you're just nothing but angst.
Yeah.
Every return is scrambling into the stands almost.
Starring role there, though. That was a one-woman show.
15-13.
Calling Heliovaara off every shot, pretty much. I got it. No, mine. Here's another one. It's almost on Heliovaara's side.
Yeah.
I don't know if he was just a little tired from his 2-2 doubles match to not move.
Had the pace out of it.
40-30.
Both teams have had some pressure moments on serve from 15-30 down. If you lose any point from there, you are facing a break point in this scoring system.
Game Townsend Young.
But so far, no one's had that break chance.
3 games all per set.
That missed return caused because Heliovaara has been so active. Get the sense you've got to crush the return to get it past him. Heliovaara doesn't seem to recognize it, Danilina. He's just staying in his half. He's not covering the middle. Don't go around him on his side of the court. He's not going anywhere.
No. Wasn't a particularly crisp volley either, was it?
No.
Looks like he's a little bit shy of confidence as Harry. It seems to be wounds seem to be a bit deeper as well.
That one looked like perhaps the return clipped the top of the tape. He was an inch from the net.
I mean, they're all an inch from the net these days, aren't they?
They are.
It's crazy.
Just really got to put your racket on it. Seems as like every game has been 15-30, and we've yet to see a break point.
Let's for serve.
First break point of the match.
30-40.
There'll be a couple of them.
It was relentless from Danilina. Finally got one right between the legs for the final winner.
Just deciding point.
Never great when your partner's almost giggling at the way you hit the forehand. That was a sitter forehand for Donald, who's hit some beauties, and that one was heavily overspun. Still a break chance.
Game. Danilina Heliovaara, new
missed
ball
opportunity
please.
because
Danilina Heliovaara lead
a
by
couple of
4 games
chances
to 3.
there, but not able to take advantage of them. So Townsend and Young playing catch up, having had a couple of chances to break in the previous game, not making the most of them. But, it's been, for the most part, fairly serve dominated thus far. Here's a good strike.
15 love.
Excellent serving from Taylor Townsend, especially in the ad court. You saw all the wide ones, so that serve, even though it wasn't even that close to the center line, was still effective because Danilina was running to cover the slider out wide.
Out. 40 love. Forty 15.
Other than his movement up at the net, Heliovaara has looked ordinary on a lot of other aspects of the game so far in this match. Maybe going towards that point of him having a horrible day today, losing badly in the doubles.
The men's doubles match lasts 55 minutes these days.
4 games all for set.
That's all they managed out there. This opening set, half an hour already.
Well, and the men's doubles doesn't have the no-ad scoring that we're seeing here, so regular scoring in 55 minutes.
In love. Thirty love.
That's the difference, isn't it? It's Danilina not an inch from the net, just far enough back that became a volley you could miss.
Yep. Not much pace on either the return, was there? So to create a bit of our own.
40 15.
He's got a lively arm, isn't he, Heliovaara? The ball toss can sometimes wander a little bit, but.
Forty 30. Game. Danilina Heliovaara.
So
Danilina Heliovaara lead by 5 games to 4
disappointing
for
return.
set. Out. Love 15.
Did well there because Heliovaara's presence could well have got in his eye line.
Shows you that you don't necessarily need pace to have an effective serve. You need movement as well. And there's a lot of movement on both Young and Townsend serve.
Under pressure.
40-15.
That really was, because it hits the overhead, and the next thing she knows, the ball's at her toes, and Townsend handled that beautifully.
Game. Townsend Young. 5 games all for set.
Disappointing opening point, but nothing disappointing about the rest of the game.
Faith and love.
Remarkable. And Taylor's enjoying it.
15-all.
A little good fortune here at the end, as that left cord over the racket made it impossible. There was some lovely racket work before that from Townsend to stay in the point.
$30-15. $40-15.
Couple of those same looking backhand returns from Townsend. She's had space to hit to.
Sometimes be a lack of pace on the second, can't it? That you don't quite get your body out to the ball and drag it down.
Let's for serve.
Quite sharp
Danilina
enough.
Heliovaara.
Young there didn't expect the ball to come back at him.
Danilina Heliovaara led by 6 games to 5.
It's the
for
defending
set.
champs. So Townsend serving to take us to the breaker. Dealt with that serve, haven't they? Any serve really so far. Southpaw spin.
Yeah, and it's without a whole lot of help from the net player. That time Young did move, but he left the building early.
Tilla.
It's the first game really where Young has a little I formation going there, trying to make himself, his presence felt up at the net when Townsend serving.
30-15.
Very good first serve percentage for this team. They're serving 77%, and they've only lost 3 first serve points.
It's one of the few occasions that they've been able to deal with the first serve and put the server slightly on the back foot.
Six games all per set, tiebreak.
So a tiebreak will decide set 1. No breaks of serve. Townsend and Young had a couple of break chances coming into the tiebreak. They've won 34 total points. Danilina and Heliovaara 32.
Danilina Heliovaara
there because it looked like it was a lob that was particularly high. Let's have a look.
I think it was a combination, perhaps, that she could hear Donald was covering behind. He knew lob was coming.
Danilina Heliovaara.
Too high from Young, inviting Heliovaara to get into the point.
Townsend and Young haven't played a tiebreak yet, and so for Donald Young, he hasn't played a tiebreak in a couple of years.
So they have tiebreaks on pickleball.
They might, I'm not sure. But Danilina and Heliovaara have had 3 tiebreaks. They've won all 3.
Okay.
Been tested. Last second decision to let that one go. That was the right decision.
Yeah, pushed the panic button for about 2 seconds there, didn't he?
Yep.
But got away with it.
Townsend's serve in the ad court has been nasty. Either very wide, pulling Danilina outside the doubles line. That time she goes for a body serve.
4-2.
Didn't get a whole lot out of it. Partly because Donald Young isn't very active at the net.
such a good serve, isn't it? Just couldn't get out of the way of it. Oh, he's just tracking it the whole time here. Look at this.
Danilina, Heliovaara.
Three of 28 first serve points won.
Let's first serve.
Our second serve has been hittable. That was 86 miles an hour. He's hit a few 82 and 83. But it's been a struggle for Townsend to make those returns.
Quite picking that return up, Donald Young. And we've got a 3 set points on the table here for the champions from 12 months ago. That's a beauty.
Danilina, Heliovaara.
And what a way to finish the set. And Heliovaara and Danilina have got themselves in front, 7-6.
This late in the tournament, we're reaching the quarterfinals. You would expect tight matches. They have not been to this point. Now we're bringing you a tight match to enjoy, where there's some tension.
Exactly. Just rely on us. Yep, Medvedev taking out Nuno Borges pretty comfortably.
Jack Draper only losing a handful of games to Thomas Mahac in his round of 16 win.
Yeah, I guess Wozniacki, Haddad Maia was probably the tightest of matches today.
That was the one. Pegula got through comfortably.
30-15.
Got through pretty comfortably.
Yeah.
Townsend Young. First game, second set.
It's an opening game in the books. Still, of course, yet to have a break. The entire match out here.
Danilina, Heliovaara yet to have a break point.
Labor Day, national holiday, of course, here in the States today.
Love 15.
It's a great combo. Get your point moving one way and then you can put the volley the other. Such a good on-two punch that. Heliovaara gets some decent pace out of his serve. But he also gets some decent angle.
30-15.
Which he has done on those two.
40-15.
Good move. Good depth from Donald Young there. Heliovaara very deep, not too many options.
30.
And the lob was not anywhere near good enough.
Danilina, Heliovaara.
Almost looked like he just
One
was a
game
little
on second set.
decisive.
Love 15.
Been a little surprised there hasn't been a break of serve yet in this match. The servers, especially Young and Townsend, have dominated partly because they've served so well. First serve percentage, they're winning almost every first serve point. Love 15, a little bit of pressure. And now a lot of pressure.
Love 13.
That was one of the best returns she's hit. Getting that ball below the heart of the net, crucially. Pretty solid so far, Danilina. The call. Heliovaara stuck a little deep.
Was a heck of a shot from Taylor Townsend because Heliovaara guessed right. He's getting on top of the net. Take a look. He moves over. He's right on top of the net, but it was so well hit, so close to the sideline that turned into a tough volley and a sitter for Donald Young.
Townsend Young.
Good hold.
Townsend Young lead by 2 games to 1. Second set. First set, Danilina, Heliovaara. Love 15.
Massive opportunity that was. He's not taken up. Heliovaara with a complete miss hit off the volley. Just been a bit rusty, as you would expect. Really, Donald Young.
Still see the talent, however. He is still able to make shots. He's made some errors, as you said, rusty a little. Maybe not as confident as he might be, which is why he's not getting in front at the net much, not moving as much at the net as he might have. That return has cost Townsend dearly. She's had a look at many. She's always taking it right at the net man, and she's always clipping the top of the tape.
Not always been the most clinical. And he's had the opportunities either, Harry Heliovaara. And he's put his team in some trouble.
Townsend Young lead by 3 games to 1, second set.
USOpen.org. It's your home for all your online scoring, live stats as well, draws. Keep up to date with what's going on here as we hit week 2 of the US Open. I mean, it would be a pretty cool way for Donald Young to go out, wouldn't it, to win the US Open?
I mean, right now they've been the better team. Heliovaara looks like the guy who hasn't played in 3 years.
Yeah.
Not the Wimbledon champion. And the crowd here is going to be all one-sided for Young and Townsend, so they can take care of their serve another couple of times, get themselves into a match tiebreak. Who knows?
Love. Game. Townsend Young.
Well done, Donald Young. They're accelerating on here. And who knows? They've done it twice already.
Townsend Young lead by 4 games to 1, second set. First set, Danilina, Heliovaara. Let first serve.
Heliovaara with some work to do.
15 love.
It's the difficulty when you're returning that serve, when you open your body up, isn't it? Because you're sort of body weight shifting to the right, and therefore you just leave a bit more space centrally.
Maybe that's what she's been missing. She's been hitting that return on the strings, and it keeps hitting the tape. That time, she used all frame, and it also found the line.
Much better way to do it, right?
I don't know if you can perfect it, but...
15-30. All. $40-30. Game. Danilina, Heliovaara.
Well, toughing him out in the end from the back. Heliovaara just making a few more
Townsend
balls.
lead by 4-2. Second set. Love 15.
Townsend did a great job in her last service game getting out of a love 30 hole. She has served well enough that Young doesn't need to guess or poach. He seems to get pretty many sitters. Even from Heliovaara, he misses a few of Townsend serves. Oh wow. Didn't need the full swing.
15-30.
Danilina's impressed me a few times with some of the reflexes, some of the volleys that she's come up with, because Young has gone after her often. When he gets a forehand, he hits a zippy topspin at her, and she two-hand volleys it pretty effectively.
Starting to make a bit more of an impression in the forecourt. Nice move from Young.
30-all.
So tough to wrestle that ball back cross court off a ball that's moving that much. What he was trying to do there.
40-30.
Second guessed himself, I think.
Juice. Deciding point.
This is where this scoring system is so difficult. It's Townsend Young been up, haven't faced a break point. It's theoretically deuce the way we normally score, but it is a break point and a chance for Danilina and Heliovaara for the first time to get a break a serve.
Townsend was there to finish it off. We're a game away from a match breaker.
Townsend Young lead by 5 games to 2. Second set. First set, Danilina Heliovaara.
The Americans sneaked this out. They've done so in 2 previous rounds, of course, winning both tie breaks 10-8 to make it to the quarterfinals.
I've been impressed with Danilina so far in this match. Heliovaara has not played his best.
30 love.
Yeah, she's been solid, hasn't she?
Volleyed well when she's been forced. I know she did double fault break point down. She shouldn't have been break point down as Heliovaara missed a sitter at the net.
40 love.
Nice volley that time from Townsend because Heliovaara was squeezing the center of the court. That was the off inside out backhand volley angle.
That wasn't too bad.
40-30.
Yeah, that was, couldn't have walked it over there any better. Still gain points, but all of a sudden if you lose this one, it's set point, it's break point.
It's all of them.
All kinds of things happening. This becomes a fairly important point.
Game, Danilina Heliovaara. Townsend Young lead by 5 games to 3. Second set.
So it will be over to Donald Young to take this into the match tiebreak, if he can hold his nerve. We'll see if he can get it done right here.
Sure why Heliovaara feels the need to run around that serve. He's not getting around it. He's tried it a couple times. He keeps getting jammed.
Yep.
And it's not as though he has a blistering forehand.
Let's for serve.
Didn't he? Heliovaara went a little early.
He waited, but he also said, yeah. Maybe almost on contact. He knew when he hit it, that was good enough.
40 love.
It's almost as if he's been playing serving out sets.
Yes.
For the last couple of years, but it's not the case. It's never that easy. It doesn't seem, but he's Young handling it beautifully right now.
Just a long break required. That was all enough, but we are heading into a match breaker. And Townsend and Young have got history. And we are teed up for this one for what will be a good finale. It's a great first point.
1-0, Danilina, Heliovaara.
Heliovaara and Danilina, of course, have won both their matches 10-8 in the final set breaker. Young and Townsend won both of theirs in straights.
Having said that, you give the edge to Danilina and Heliovaara because of that. They're tested mentally. But this is, I would assume, the first time the crowd has been this involved in one of the matches. And it is 100%, virtually 100% in one team's favor. And that is Townsend Young.
2-1, Danilina, Heliovaara.
Reminder, Donald Young is ending his tennis career here this week. His final event, having not played for some time. Wanted to go out with his good friend Taylor Townsend.
Out 3-1, Danilina, Heliovaara.
Got the mini break back.
3-2, Danilina, Heliovaara.
Get it out of the way of this guy.
Now, again, you can see just the lefties aren't bringing huge power, but they're bringing huge movement to the ball. And it's the serve, that forehand even from Townsend was jumpy, and you can see that it got up a little higher. Danilina wanted it, and that's what caused her to lift that ball enough for Donald Young to take control.
It just compromises the contact, doesn't it? Primarily. It's been a good day for Heliovaara. Of course, he lost, as we mentioned, in the men's doubles pretty comfortably earlier on, 2-2.
Townsend Young.
missed it.
4-all.
Couldn't keep the control on the low volley, unusually, really, from Townsend.
They're normally great hands. That's one of the bigger strengths that she possesses.
Missed it. He was walking away. Wasn't a clean forehand by any stretch.
5-4.
But that sort of night for
Townsend
Heliovaara.
Young.
And the volley is turned up here on grandstand. The Americans are in front.
So especially coming off the double fault the last time he served.
6-4. Townsend Young.
These two are former semifinalists here. So this is uncharted, is not uncharted territory for them. Donald Young might, if he can hang on here, extend his career another day or two.
Yes. Was that the right shot?
5. Townsend Young.
Wasn't too far away, was it?
No, but he's gone there so often, and more often than not, Danilina has handled it. That time, not sure if she knew it was going out. But there's a part of me that thinks she did. That was in a deliberate leave.
All.
They've been able to rein them in here. And Townsend not happy about something again. Maybe the let. Who knows? Donald certainly added a different dynamic to the mixed with his story, of course. Is there another chapter to be written here? She came at him and they couldn't handle it.
Yeah, Young called that out. I don't think it would have gone out.
Townsend Young.
Townsend decided to hit the volley anyway, and Young does have a lively arm. Snaps that one off beautifully.
Quite enough curl to it.
Wow. Great hands again from Danilina as the crowd erupted thinking Young had enough on the poach volley.
Heliovaara panicked, didn't he? Simple as that.
Yes, this was a nice get, but you had a truck you could have driven through right down the middle, and he doesn't finish the forehand to the elation of everyone in the crowd and Townsend and Young.
Good run from DY though, wasn't it, to pick it up. And he's still got a ton of speed.
Just seen the most impressive thing from Heliovaara I've seen all match long. He has struggled today. He's missed some sitters. He just missed back-to-back sitters. But he did a great job here in the strength of breaking a racket over your leg. That is something that I wouldn't try.
9-7,
Townsend Young. Feel for him. He's had a nightmare, isn't he? Not a good day. Might be about to come to an end.
They should have been playing Heliovaara. Danilina is a rock up at the net.
Townsend Young.
It'll still be Donald Young's racket. They've utilized mainly two serves to Danilina. Slider out wide and occasionally body.
Yeah.
He was going for a full ace tee. Now he's going to have to contend with a second.
Townsend and Young continue their run in New York. What a story. They've taken out the defending champions in the mixed. And they're loving every minute.